Hey everyone, Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you, and welcome back to my channel. In my video on how to dial in espresso, I mentioned 5 parameters. One of those parameters is brew time, which I demonstrated by stopping a pre-programmed automatic shot. A week or two after I posted that video, I changed that step in my process, and it made a dramatic difference in my espresso. I started using the manual shot setting. Let me backtrack real quick. The Breville Barista Pro comes with 2 brew buttons that are pre-programmed for a single shot and a double shot. But what are these defaults based on? The preset settings for these buttons are based on shot volume, translating to an output of 30 or 60 milliliters. There are a few reasons this is a problem. The Barista Pro is inconsistent in volume-based brewing, so it doesn't consistently brew 30 or 60 grams of espresso when the pre-programmed buttons are pressed. They say it does, but it doesn't. And sometimes it can take 20 seconds to brew that 30 grams, or sometimes it can take 40 seconds. So the factor of time is kind of all over the place. The other issue with the programmed buttons is espresso ratio. The base standard ratio of coffee to espresso is 1:2. So if you apply that ratio to 60 milliliters or grams of espresso, who is brewing 30 grams of coffee in one go? Is there a giant quadruple basket I don't know about? The baskets that come with the Breville machines comfortably fit a maximum of like 19 to 20 grams. Another reason the presets aren't ideal is that some beans require a longer shot that extracts slower, like 40 grams in 32 seconds, and others may taste better with a turbo shot that's less than 20 seconds. Yeah, you can stop the shot early by pressing the button, but what if you need the shot to go on longer than what the programmed button allows for? So here's how you pull a manual shot for more control over your brew time. Pick a brew button to use. Either one will work. Press and hold the button for however long you want your pre-infusion time to be. I like my pre-infusion to be 6 or 7 seconds, so I press and hold down the 2-cup button for 6 seconds, and then I let go, which tells the machine to switch to regular brewing pressure. To stop the shot, you just press the button once. When you stop the shot is kind of up to you. Either you stop the shot because it reached a certain time, or because the scale reached a certain espresso amount. Maybe you want time to be your controlled factor, or maybe you want the espresso yield to be unchanging. Just be consistent when you're dialing in. For example, if you always want, say, 35 grams of espresso, press stop when your scale reaches 32 or 33 grams, and just check the time to make sure it's between 25 and 30 seconds. Alternatively, if you want to keep your brew time fixed at 30 seconds, then always stop it at 30 seconds and change the dose accordingly. If you're ending up with like 50 grams of espresso in 30 seconds, it's probably really sour and you'll need to create more pressure. Sound familiar? I actually get quite a few messages and comments like this asking for help in troubleshooting espresso, and I really want to help every one of you. But it does take up a lot of my time to pinpoint the issues and reply to all the DMs. So I've started a Patreon where I will gladly dedicate my time to answering your coffee questions within a private community. As cliche as it sounds, it's a way for you to help me help you. And if enough people sign up as patrons, it'll allow me to create even more content here on YouTube. Whether you're a first-time viewer on my channel or a regular in my virtual coffee shop, I sincerely appreciate your support. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you in the next one.